All righty then. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my little live stream 500 feet above the streets of New York City. As you can see it, it's starting. The colors are starting in the distance. The sun is coming up over Manhattan here in New York City. And boy, I don't want to be doing this one today. I am very, very tired, but I figured I would turn it on, get a cup of coffee in, say hi, and then go back to bed as soon as I get the kids to school. We did the Tuesdays at Gebhards yesterday, and it was such a blast, but I am really, really tired. I ended up hanging out at Gebhards with Matt and Ollie after everybody left the bar. It's not even about drinking too much. Probably had a little more than I usually have, but I'm just tired. I'm tired from going to the mall on Monday, then doing the Tuesdays at Gebhards, and now here we are. Here we are on a Wednesday. All right, let's wake up a little bit. Ross Dogg's Broken Spirit, you're first on the whole damn thing. What's up, my brother? How are you? Hit the like, Ross Dogs. No one has hit the like. You're the guy that tells everybody else to hit the like. So at the very least, you should be hitting that like. Thank you very much. What's up, Sturgis? Where's old Squinty? What's up, Michael? How are you? I'll try there. But when I force my eyes to open up, then I look like a sociopath. Oh my God, Dirty Delish in the house, y'all. Good morning, Ope. What's up, Dirty Delish? How are you? We got the Robert Spahn. Good morning, brother man. Right back at you, brother man. Yeah, happy Whip 'em Out Wednesday. That's for sure. Happy Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Oh my God, we got away with a lot of stuff, huh? Do you think Opie's kids know people wake up at 3 a.m. to watch his live stream? Well, no, I don't think they know that much. They know I wake up pretty early to do it here in New York when the sun's not even out yet. But look, the theme, they don't care. They don't care. They don't really care. It's so weird. Like, there's a lot of real celebrities out there, big movie stars, rock stars, you name it. And I got one story about that, which I have told before. And what you learn, the kids, they look at their really famous dad or mom, and they're like, it's just my dad or mom. I'm more annoyed at the attention they get. I want all the attention from my dad. That's what you learn. I remember I was interviewing the Red Hot Chili Peppers with Anthony, Opie and Anthony, up there in Boston at WAAF, the only station that really rocks. And we were backstage, and the drummer of Aerosmith was there. I always forget it. Brad, right? He was there with his young son at the time. I mean, this was so long ago. His son is probably in his 30s, but the kid was on the younger side, and he was freaking out that the Red Hot Chili Peppers were, backstage. Obviously, it was their show, and Brad went with his son to check out the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and the son cared way more about the Red Hot Chili Peppers than his own dad. And I want to grab his son and shake him and go, do you understand who your dad is? But yeah, Dirty Delish, they don't care. I came home from Gebhards yesterday, and they're just like, how'd it go, Dad? I'm like, yeah, it was pretty fun, And then we moved on to just eating food that I brought home for everybody, and then talked about their day at school and the fact that today is a half day. And then they get 2 weeks off, and they're very excited to go see the Rockefeller Christmas tree tomorrow or the next day, and then go to a mall. They're more excited about that. I want to talk about that stuff. So there you go. And talk about their art. They go to art class because they both are showing some skills with the art. What's up, Vincent Scaramuzzo? Saw you. Good morning, Cupcake and crew. What's up, Robert Cowling? Bill Marchand, how are you? I got to ask. Okay, I got to ask you, would know what's the oldest bit on radio? I got to ask you, would you know what's the oldest bit on radio? The oldest significant bit on radio. Oh, this is I like this question, Ted E. I like this question. You know what? I need a pen and paper because I got to write this down because I actually want to research this. The oldest bit on radio, I think the oldest significant bit on radio would be War of the Worlds, right? With Orson Welles when he was a radio guy and he did this whole theater thing on the radio talking about how, the aliens came and were attacking Earth and so many people believed it. And, oh, man, I want to look it up now. But basically, I think people ended up dying because they believed Orson Welles hook, line, and sinker. And they started panicking. And I think some people jumped out windows like they just lost their effing minds. And that was War of the Worlds. That was definitely the oldest, most significant radio bit of all time. I like that question, Teddy. If people want to do a little Googling, I like that you guys help me out. If you Google something and paste it to the chat, I would greatly appreciate it, especially info on War of the Worlds. Just find me a little paragraph on War of the Worlds, and I'll read that. Put you on the big screen. All right. What's up, Ken R? How are you? All right. You heard him. Numbskulls, hit the likes. Thank you, Ross Dogs, Broken Spirit. I've gotten into the habit of not doing a live stream after Tuesdays at Gebhards because I feel a little run down and tired. But I said, you know what? I can at least turn it on, even if we just do a half hour, get a cup of coffee and see the sun rise behind me. Look at the colors changing. That's pretty badass, huh? And then we move about our lives. Good morning from North Carolina. What's up, Tom Webster? What's going on, brother? Love the North Carolina. North Carolina on my... I'm going to write a song. North Carolina on my... I'll get it. I'm going to figure it out. And then I'm going to put it out there, and I'm going to be a big rock star. North Carolina on my... I don't got it yet. I don't got it yet. What's up, Chris Tartaglia? How are you? Good day from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Green Bay. I want to go up to Green Bay. I think I want to go to Lambeau Field. Check out a football game. What's up, Peter? How are you, brother? This is what I have. I got a question for the Green Bay people. Besides the Packers. See, we got things to do. This starts as an empty canvas, speaking of art. And I like that I start my live streams. And it's not because I'm lazy, because I do have a couple dumb thoughts in my head if I need to. But I like starting the live stream as an empty canvas. And then we start filling it up. So we got a couple things. Oldest radio bit of all time. A little info on the War of the Worlds from Orson Welles. We need to get that done. And now for Peter... after the Packers in Green Bay, what's the second biggest thing? And don't say cheese. I always like to know the second biggest thing of things. I think I'm going to do a whole podcast on it. It's going to be called Second Best Thing. Are you surprised Black Girl has never been? Oh, my God. What? Oh, my God, Teddy. Why would that happen? Look like a sociopath. I get it, Kevin. Dude, guys, saw the documentary on missing flight MH370. 9 years later, they still haven't found that plane. Crazy. It's a little bizarre. That one's a little bizarre. With all the technology we have, you would think they would have found the plane 9 years later. I mean, imagine they're just in an alternate universe, just I guess flying for eternity. Oh my! What happened to that plane? You're right. You're absolutely right. I think even if it, went to the bottom of the ocean, at this point they would be able to find it. No, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those Titanic things. It's going to be eventually discovered many, many years later. Who knows? But it is very, very creepy. I think the oldest radio bit is the 100 grand bit. Oh, look at Chris Tartaglia. No, you didn't. Very nice. Run down and tired or hungover, Nick Umrican. I think I'm a little run down. It's a lot when you're doing a show and there's like 10 people just babbling at the same time. At times, last night at Tuesays at Gebhards, it was a little noisy. I understand that. But that's the beauty of taking the live streams, getting rid of all the crap and putting them out as episodes that are nice and clean and easy and hopefully funny. So I'll tell you the truth. I'll take you inside the process, Nick. Usually I go to Gebhards nice and early. Matt has little 10 ounce glasses, and then he's got the normal size pint glasses. And I always get there a little early just to hang out with Matt. And we do what we call a baby beer in a 10 ounce. I chose the vanilla porter from Founders that's on tap. Oh my God. It is like drinking dessert, but it just feels right this time of year with the Christmas and the cold weather. And then I set up. It's a whole setup because we finally upped our game with lights and real microphones and real camera. I hope you've noticed the difference. And then we push play, and I whispered to Matt, I'm like, you want to go NA today, non-alcoholic? He goes, hell yeah. He owns 2 bars. He can be drinking every single day. So when he has a chance actually not to drink, he takes it. That's why we didn't talk about the beer yesterday, because we were drinking NA. And then everyone came. I want to thank Ron the waiter and Littlefoot and Jim Stansel, All Day NYC on the TikTok, Michael Bergen Jr. from the private Facebook group, Scott Watson, who was celebrating his birthday with us yesterday. Who am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing somebody in there. But anyway, they all start showing up, and they're drinking and stuff. And then me and Matt are drinking NA. And then because, we're having so much fun, we went back to, having some real beer. So I'm just, honestly, I think I'm more run down than anything there, Nick. And you should have came, Nick. You're close enough. You could have easily made it there yesterday there, Mr. Umrican. King Never, what's going on, brother? Barrister 1401, the first fivers and likes. My hiney itches. Should I scratch it? Hell yeah. Dude, I just got a nice taint scratch in right before I turn this on, if you want to know the truth. Hell yeah. Thanks for your $5, Barrister 1401. Good morning from Corning, New York. How's the glass blowing, Steve Lyon? See, that's all right. Corning, New York. So they're known for their glass blowing. All right. Green Bay, known for their Packers. Still wondering what the second thing is in Green Bay, if you're not a Packers fan, or, in the offseason. And Corning, New York, they're known for their glass blowing. And I also know back in the day, Steve Lyon, you might be too young to know this. They actually had a LPGA event every year in Corning, New York. King Never, Opie Radio Show at the Cellar. Sup from Halifax. What's up, Paul? How are you, brother? Cringy Opie Dopey. Thank you very much. What? Dude, there's people, he's gone, but there are people they just try too hard. Like, there's nothing cringy about what's going on right here. Are we setting the world on fire with this live stream right now? Hell no. I already lowered expectations, but it's not cringy. Look at what we're looking at. We're all, us coffee drinkers, we all have a cup of coffee in our hands. We're saying hi. People say hi to each other in the chat. It's just a thing, man. It's just a thing. I'm not kidding. I don't know what that means. Deborah Lundy. Kevin Brennan was sniping you yesterday at Gebhards. Looked like you were having a good time. It was a lot of fun yesterday. I think we're onto something with the Tuesdays at Gebhards, and we're continuing to develop it. We're bringing more people into the equation. So looking forward to it as we move forward. But I was sitting at the ocean, at the end of the summer, and it just popped in my head. I'm like, I like doing the beer show with Matt. I like doing the live stream from the windowsill as the sun's coming up. And I called Matt. I'm like, dude, I think we should just go for it. Every Tuesday at Gebhards, but we got to commit. I'll be there every Tuesday. We'll talk about beers. We'll just try to get some laughs in. We'll invite some of our friends. And he was like, hell yeah. And I think we only missed one. We missed Halloween. Halloween was on a Tuesday. So that was the only one I didn't do since September 1st all the way to pretty much January 1st at this point. So that's pretty badass. And now that we've done, I think 15 or 16 of them, it's starting to look like something, and I'm pretty happy about it moving forward. Morning, Opie. You need to come on my radio show so everyone in my area can hear what a real radio jock sounds like. First name says, well, damn. What's your radio show, sir? Opie wanted to say I'm sorry for being a jerk to you a couple weeks ago. Thank you, Joey C. What did you do, Joey C? What did you do? It's all right. If someone, I kind of accept people that apologize for their hate. If you want to know the truth, I just try to let it go. But sometimes when I ask what did you do, then they tell me something that I don't want to hear. But I still accept their apology. No problem, Joey C. No problem. Wisconsin is famous for football and porn. Is that true? John, is that true? So after the Packers, Wisconsin, but I was thinking more Green Bay area. After the Packers, what do people do or what are they into in Green Bay, Wisconsin? That's the question today, because when you hear Green Bay, you immediately think Packers, and that's all you ever think. But I'm just wondering what else is there to do in that area if you're not into football or it's not football season. Marty, I just watched Dark Side of the 2000s. Can't believe they didn't talk to anyone from O&M. It's just stupid, Marty. And I had a little connection to Shane, who I don't even know if he runs Vice anymore, to be completely honest with you. But I had a little connection to the guy. He was really, really cool. We were trying to do play dates for our kids back in the day because he's got a kid around the same age as my son, at least one. I don't know how many kids he has. I don't know much about him at this point. But I'm very surprised, because they focused on Shock Jock Radio, but then they really focused on Howard Stern versus Opie and Anthony, which I thought was really cool. They got part of the story pretty right, but they left out so much stuff. And then the only one that represented us, I don't remember getting a call because I think I would have actually done that one. I say no to just about everything, but I think I would have done that one. So instead they had some dude that did some kind of podcast about us. He wasn't even around really when the show was actually doing it. This guy just knows O&A from the stuff that's online. Not everything is online. You don't get a full picture of the Opie and Anthony show if you're just listening to the stuff online. And man, we had a big crew over the years, huge crew, huge behind the scenes staff. And a lot of those guys weren't even behind the scenes. They were also on air with us. Very, very talented. Did a lot for the show. That needs to be said. Maybe I should say that more. I don't know. But so many of those guys would have jumped at the opportunity to talk to Vice for that documentary. So I'm with you. I'm very surprised as well that the representation was some dude that had literally no connection to Opie and Anthony and did some stupid ass podcast about us again. I never listened to it. So I'm shocked. I don't even know the name of his podcast, but whatever. But with that said, I thought it was a pretty cool watch. It was all right, man. Joseph Lewis, good morning, GH. Good morning, everybody. Happy hump day. Happy hump day to you, sir. I'm trying to think what else is going on in the world, man. I guess Trump's not going to be on the ballot in Colorado or something. That's got to be pissing off some people today, huh? I laugh because politics, it's just so stupid. And then I see that the GOP, they're revving up, and now they're trying to get Biden off the ballot in some states. Our political system, I don't care. I don't care where you fall. It's just an absolute mess. An absolute mess. Nick, you got the answers. Oh, at Geps. All right. Tommy Festa, morning open squad. Cheers. Yeah, cheers to you, Tommy Festa. Cheers to you, man. The kids only have it's so stupid. Like, the kids have a half day today. Like, what? They just make them go in to fill a requirement of days, I guess. They go in for a half day. It's the dumbest thing. And with the schools in New York, you got a lot of people that live pretty far away from New York, but they want their kids in private school in New York City. And it's not as much of a luxury as you think. If you live in this city, where you're zoned for schools, like the zoning for our school is really scary, to be honest with you. They collect phones outside the school. They have metal detectors. You could just imagine. So we had no choice. We're like, look, we have the means. We got to make sure, our kids are safe. And that happens all over Manhattan. Families pick a private school. So unfortunately, a lot of people save up money to send their kids to college. That money we're already spending for a fifth grader. Like, we've been spending stupid money since they were in kindergarten, but it's just one of those dumb things you got to do when you live in New York City. And with that said, a lot of people, the city knocked them out for whatever reason, and they leave and they move to the suburbs. But their kids, like mine, they got their friends, they're used to their school, so they commute to the school. So having a half day, these kids aren't coming in. They're not commuting in over an hour just to go into school for a half day. It's so stupid. Adam has two hands. Why the F are you awake? No job to go to. Relax, Adam. Didn't we just answer this question yesterday? Oh, Adam, go away. We don't need you. Trust me, our little group doesn't need you. What's up, Lori? Wisconsin is cheese and the delis or the Dells? What the hell is the Dells? Oh my God, I need to know what the Dells is. I know it's cheese. I know it's cheese, but what the hell's the Dells? I got some nice bowls from Glass Blowing. I saw the Glass Blowing show on, was it Netflix? That was badass. The hell was the name of that show? It's a competition, and these glass blowers from all over the country, they compete, and they have to make these elaborate glass blowing things. Sometimes it's some kind of theme, and they got to blow all the glass and put the damn thing together, and some of the pieces are falling and shattering, and these people are just sweating because the temperatures are just absolutely insane, and they're burning themselves. And then at the end, I guess they get an internship in Corning, New York at the glass blowing place. Forgot the name of the show, but it was pretty badass. I hope it comes back for another season. We should combine the Carolinas into a single state. The South and the North Carolina. There's probably a reason why they did that back in the day, but how lazy. I hate when that happens with states. Well, is there more than one that does that? I think there is, right? Mexico and New Mexico, I think. I don't know. But if you're going to split the Carolinas, why would you just go North Carolina? Well, we're going to be South Carolina. How about one of those states goes, no, we don't want anything to do with you, so we're changing the name. Alabama, known for winning college football and putting America on the moon. Bro, Mike, you made, it's right over here. You literally, dude, no joke. So Mike O'Donnell, he loves his Alabama, right? And he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna send you something to Gebhards. We like opening mail during Tuesdays at Gebhards. Love it. We gave out the address yesterday. I don't know the address offhand, but it's the Gebhards Beer Culture on 72nd Street. If you want to mail something, and just do attention, Opie, so I get it." So Mike O'Donnell goes, I'm gonna mail you something. It should be there in time for your Tuesdays to Gebhards. And sure enough, we were there yesterday, and I go, Matt, did we get any packages? He goes, matter of fact, we did. And it was Mike O'Donnell's package. He has made it pretty obvious during these live streams that he's really into Alabama. So as soon as I saw the two hats in the package, my mind went right to Alabama because I know that's what you're into. So I go, oh, my God, he sent me Alabama hats. And then I think someone beat me to it, but then it took a split second, and I went, "No, this motherfucker is, dude. You are so awesome for this." He sent me an Auburn hat. He don't like Auburn. Mike O'Donnell doesn't like Auburn. You made, I'm not even joking, Mike. You made my day. You made my night, because my dear friend Vic Henley would wear an Auburn hat every single time I saw him. As my like Gebhards hats are rotting off my head, Vic Henley had an Auburn hat that was literally rotting in front of our faces. He didn't leave the house without his Auburn hat. So when you sent this, you really made my day. And I thought about Vic Henley during the whole broadcast, after the broadcast. I'm thinking about him this morning. That was like, Mike, for real, man. That was a really, really cool gesture. And I thank you for that. All right. I gave the Wooly though to Scott Watson for his birthday. I hope you don't mind, but I will absolutely cherish this hat. Thank you. Thank you very much. What up, Sadist? We got good people that check these things out. That's for sure, man. Sweet View. Yeah, it's all right, huh? The camera's not doing it justice. This camera helps with me going into silhouette mode, but it doesn't really help with capturing the sunrise coming up behind me. But we'll figure. I think I'll go back to putting up a sunrise cam that we could go to during the live stream. So Mike O'Donnell, there you go. What's up, Dirty Delish again? Kate, how are you doing today? I'm just tired, Kate. I wasn't going to turn this on, but I figured I could turn it on, have a cup of coffee, and then I got to get the kids up. It's another reason why I'm up early. I do the first shift with our kids, and then my wife ends up doing the next 3. If you want to know the truth, she does a lot of the heavy lifting. I mean, I do. Look, I'm going to brag. I'm a decent father, but being a morning person, I take the first shift and get them up, make sure they're happy, make sure they're ready for school, make sure they got all their stuff, make sure they got a good breakfast. Then I scooter them one at a time, so I have a little alone time with them every single day and talk about just basic life shit. What's up, John? Saying Littlefoot. No one else is allowed in North Carolina. It was so much fun. There he is, Scott Watson, the birthday boy. Cheers to Scott Watson, dude. You made our live stream, man. That was so much fun. I hope moving forward. More of you guys show up. I told you from day one, if you're a member of my private Facebook group, or if I kind of know you from this world, you're more than welcome to hang with us. We're not ready to just completely open it up. I think in 2024 we will do that, but we're not ready. We're still like tweaking it and getting it together. But just ask Scott Watson. It's a good time. There are people there that don't go on camera that show up. There are people that I just know from that bar setting that are really cool. And it's just a really decent hang on a really weird day, Tuesdays. No one is even thinking of going to a bar on a Tuesday happy hour, basically. Kate, please kindly send me a friend request. Let's chat private. Oh my, who are you? Are you one of those ladies? Is she one of those ladies? I shouldn't say that because she might be legit. Damn, Kate. Very, very forward of you. If what's his name goes back into a coma, you'll have room for one more. I don't know what that means. Oh my God. Every Tuesday except next Tuesday. Well, RJ, we might do next Tuesday, actually. No, my goal is to try to do as many Tuesdays as possible. And we've only missed one in 3 months. That's not bad. And then, but RJ, I'll let you know if we're doing next week. Yes. Oh, damn. Now I'm getting a hello handsome coming in. Oh my God. What's going on here? North Carolina Panthers. Yeah, we know that. Sure. Joey C is threatening to dox people. He's nuts. What the? I thought Joey C just said sorry to us or me. All right. Should we get rid of the Kate thing? Yeah, she's just spamming the chat. Kate, we're going to get rid of you, all right? Because you're just spamming the chat. There's got to be a better way to make a living, Kate. All right, let's blow off the Kate. There's evil in the room. There's pure evil in the room. Pure evil. What's your favorite evil song on your home of rock and roll? Ooh, is there evil songs with the word evil in them? I don't know. You got yourself a bot in the chat this morning. Oh, I know that might mean that we're doing all right. Maybe this thing's growing if we're starting to get bots in the room in the morning. That's pretty cool. You boozing it all these days? You're up early each morning. All the best. Hi, Alex. Way to pay attention, Alex. Way to pay attention. Now, you're probably newer to here. I'm not a big boozer. Even though I chose to do a kind of a beer show at a bar once a week, this is how lame I am. I don't have beers the rest of the week, even on Fridays and Saturdays, because I have a few on Tuesdays. But I'm not a big boozer. I couldn't tell you the last time I had a legit big time hangover. It's been many, many years at this point. Yeah, we're doing good. I've always been up early. My whole life I've been up early, so it's not going to change now. My son has school till Friday. That's just insane. That's just stupid. They just make these kids suffer. Like nowadays, but I guess I could just speak for myself. Sometimes it's smart just to speak for yourself, Ope. I would like my kids to have less school for selfish reasons as well. Because then I would be like, all right, let's go to the beach, man. You got a whole bunch of Fridays off. Yeah, let's go to the beach, man. But I also think that, look, it's an ongoing theme with me, and it's so frustrating to watch your whole life just go wham without seeing significant change. And I don't know. I guess we're just used to the system, and we can't change the system. But it seems like these kids don't need to go to school as many days as they do. And I know there's some of you out there going, shut up, you're going to ruin it. I get that. But logically, it doesn't make sense anymore. I was telling my kids this, some of the conversations we have on the way to school. I'm like, you guys got everything on your phones, your iPads. I'm like, school was so important to us because we only got one shot at it. I can only imagine the stuff that was really, really important that I didn't learn because I was sick with the flu for a week. Nowadays, like anything they miss, they're going to pick it up somewhere, somehow on this damn thing. We were slaves to school. If we didn't pay attention at school, we were effed. There's a lot of kids, they don't pay attention at school at all. And they're smarter than their fellow students because they're online learning just as much, if not more. And it's kind of stupid. And then it's stupid that these kids still have huge backpacks with 50 pounds of books in them. What? Yeah, can't the schools figure it out where everything is just on a tablet? Why are these kids carrying giant book bags still? It's just so stupid. Like the other day, it's stupid that we drive on roads where the cars are coming right at you. That's stupid too. I don't know why, as a society, we can't make significant change in our way of lives, or our way of life, I should say. Can you imagine being a teacher at this time of year, 5 days away from a monster holiday and dealing with kids for just a half a day before a long break? It's just stupid. It's absolutely dumb. It's just to fill a requirement. Waiting for the next comedy quick hits. I could really use a pick me up. I hear you, Bob. And once again, sorry for the loss of your friend. That just blows. I'll get another one out to tomorrow, Bob. Yeah, that's my second podcast. It's called Comedy Quick Hits. It's starting to get a little life. Look for Comedy Quick Hits with Opie, my second podcast, my other podcast, wherever you find your podcast. It's just it's a clip show. Really funny, really quick, from clip to clip to clip. It's like 25 to 30 minutes long, and it just moves. There's like close to 20 clips in the damn thing every week. And I think I think we're already up to, wow, we're going to be up to the 10th episode tomorrow already. That's just crazy. Casey with the $4.99. Thank you, Casey. Episode idea: host New Year's Eve homeless guy talent show. It would be so much better than prime time. Cheers. What the hell's a prime time? And where am I going to get the homeless people from? I don't have the staff behind me anymore that could really help out with some of these bits. I would just have to wander around the streets going, "Hey, would you like to be part of my New Year's Eve homeless guy talent show?" Oh, okay, no. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Can you put down that diaper for a second? I got a question for you. Would you like to be part? No? Okay. Why are you chasing me? I would love to do more bits, but don't really have the staff for it. That's where the staff was pretty important. Pretty important. Yes would be the answer there. I don't like being close to those glass blowers. That S is effing hot. Yeah, it's crazy hot, right? All right, Dells. Thank you, Mason. Excuse me. Dells. Wisconsin Dells. It's a tourist town area. Oh, all right. Oh, the Dells. It's like a tourist trap with little shops with little dumb little things to buy. Maybe you could get a piece of fudge. Fudge stinks. Would you like to try our fudge? No, I wouldn't. It's another thing. If it was that great, it would be sold everywhere. Why is it you go to a little town, a little road trip, a little escape for yourself and your family, and they try to offer you fudge? You really got to try the walnut fudge. Why? Why do I have to try it? All right, well, can I offer you some rock candy? Rock candy? Look, it's really simple. It's the same rap I have about turkey. If turkey was that great, we would be eating it all year long. Maybe as a goof, every once in a while, you find yourself at a diner and you do an open-faced turkey sandwich with the gravy. I get it. But with that said, no one eats turkey outside the Thanksgiving. So in that case, turkey stinks. If your town doesn't have fudge on a regular basis at your supermarket or what have you, then fudge stinks. Same with rock candy. Thank you. The Dakotas. Okay. It's beautiful watching them make glass bongs. It's just not for me. And the glass blowing thing is just phenomenal. I mean, they are so artistic. Does anyone know the name of that glass blowing show? I know they play off the blow thing with their name. And if you didn't know better, you're like, oh, this looks like a naughty show. And then it's about glass blowing. I forgot the name of the damn show. Was your feud? Hi, Ted E. $1.99. I'll take $1.99s all day long if you want to know oh my God, I'm this far behind in the chat. Oh my God. Oh my! All right, super chats get you to the front of the line, and if you're a member of my YouTube channel, because I got to catch up on the chat. That's another thing I do. Was your feud with Al Dukes real from Ron and Fez? Nah. I like Al Dukes. I like him a lot, actually. He's a really, really hard worker. He's made quite the career for himself. He works at the Fan. At the time when Opie and Anthony were massively huge, he was coming up in the business, and he came across a little needy, if you want to know the truth. But in the end, I had no issue with Mr. Dukes, and he was a good. Is the word foil? He was a good person to bounce off some crazy bits with. So we were always looking for like someone we could really have fun with for the sake of the audience. Oh my God, I'm trying to figure out which light works. That don't work. All right, Let me go get my kids up, freshen up my coffee. I was gonna kind of turn it off after the first cup of coffee. You want to know the truth? I'm tired. I'm definitely tired today. All right, let me okay, great view. Great view, Hope. I would just sit and look out it for hours and say, screw the haters on YouTube, dude. I don't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got haters. Anyone that's in the public eye has haters. It's the stupidest thing to focus on them. And sure, from time to time, I do, like anybody else. But you got to simply realize that there's so many more people that are damn cool. Um, the one thing about this, and I don't know why I don't take advantage of it, but out this window on my side, you get to see Midtown Manhattan lit up at night. Oh my God. I've done a couple live streams from there where I'm just pointing the camera at the buildings. It's phenomenal. I gotta start doing that more. So, but thank you, sir. Like I said the other day, you choose what to focus on. You can either choose to focus on the hate and the negativity in your life and that one person that just brings you down, or you can focus on all the other people that are like way cooler, man. Sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes the negative person gets a lot of attention in your life. I get it, but you choose to focus on that. Hi, Hope, watching here with my son. Hey, Johari, what's up? All right, let me get a warm up coffee. Make sure my kids are up. I'll be right back. If you're wondering, the sun now comes up. Oh wait, I can't do it because I have another camera. That stupid monolith building blocks out the sunrise. For now. Let's see a little bit. I'm almost done. All right. Nice and casual today. Um, is today my favorite day of the year? No joke. One of my favorite days of the year is December 21st. For the simple reason it's the shortest day of the year. And then you start, first of all, that sun. The sunrise is coming up right by my head. And then as the days get longer, the sunrise goes like this. And then eventually, wait, everything's backwards. Then eventually it goes behind that building. Wait, behind that building. And then I know we're getting closer to fishing. Yes. But today's not the 21st, right? Is it tomorrow? So tomorrow is one of my favorite days of the year because then you're like, all right, enough, good. Now we start moving back. We start adding a little light every single day. Good. And at first it sucks. You don't really gain much of anything, or it doesn't feel like you're gaining much of anything. And then all of a sudden you wake up one day and you're like, oh, yeah, it's starting to be lighter again. Yes. I'm very excited about that. What's Austin saying? Hi, Austin. It won't happen, but it would be hilarious if after the compound media theme, we just see Opie in Ant's place. Oh, all right. Nah, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. And I haven't been asked or anything. I just don't want to do that. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Will you please answer my super chat I sent you? What you say, Ted Aid? Now I got to spin back. Now let me spin back. I thought I answered your super chat. The feud with Al Dukes. I answered that. This? I said that there was no real feud with Al Dukes. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. I never had a real issue. I thought he just did all this. I thought he was a little needy way back in the day when he was coming up in the business, but you know, he's a very hard worker, and he's carved out quite the career in radio for himself as he works for the Fan. I smashed his pinball machine that he gave as a present to the Opie and Anthony show, but I just knew that would be just one of those over-the-top, ridiculous things to do that people would talk about for a very long time, and that's why I did that. But in general, no, I had no problems with Al Dukes. I respected him a lot for how hard the damn guy worked. He was a very, very hard worker. So was that the question? I think that was it. No? I think that was it. All females are spammers. That spammer went away. Voss is a good comedian. Voss is just a good, solid. He's just a good, solid club comedian. You know, he kind of knows his place. He had to watch everybody he knew around him get way bigger than him. But with that said, he's very good on a stage. But he never had a chance of like selling out theaters on his own or doing anything bigger than just nice size clubs. But if you see Rich Voss in a nice size club, you're definitely going to have a damn good time. I know that's a backwards compliment. I'm not stupid, but that is the God's honest truth. So there you have it. Evil Woman is the only evil song we know. All right. By the EL to the O. Just bit my tongue. Wonderful. What's up, David Chandler? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Let me see if I can turn up the light just for a couple more minutes here. I hope everyone got their Christmas shopping done. My God. I am in full panic. Full panic because I literally don't know what to get my wife this year. You know, we've been fortunate over the years. We've been able to get, you know, everything we kind of want or need. And it's gotten to a point I'm like, I don't know what to get her. We got 5 days left. It's driving me nuts. Nuts. Carolyn, or is it Caroline, Brian? It's Caroline. No, it's Carolyn. Having flashbacks of the homeless shopping spree, you'd get canceled these days for that. Happy holidays. 100%. Oh, I forgot. Oh, my God, I forgot. I made the stupidest mistake yesterday. I can't believe no one brought it up. I went into a huge homeless shopping spree rap, and no one heard it. Remember yesterday when I was laughing because I added Instagram Live to the live streams? I didn't put them on today. But for going forward, I'll also be live on Instagram every morning. But the problem is after an hour, they cut the feed. They only allow you to do a live stream for an hour. So if you remember yesterday, I was just starting to talk about the homeless shopping. Oh, this is just so douchey. I was just starting to talk about the homeless shopping spree. And I laughed and I said to you guys, oh, look at that Instagram cutout, you know, the hour's up. And then I hit end stream, which ended the entire stream because there was an option to remove Instagram and I clicked the wrong button. So I end stream. I'm staring at this stupid camera for no joke for another 20 minutes. I do this whole rap on the homeless shopping spree. And then I'm like, oh, man, I'm not even going to lie to you. I felt good about myself. I was pretty much patting myself on the back. I'm like, wow, that came out really, really good. And I'm like, all right. And then I put my mic down and I'm getting ready for my day. And I look and I went, Oh my God. I've been talking to myself for the last 20 minutes. I turned off the live stream. No one heard the last 20 minutes. So if you remind me, let's talk about the homeless shopping spree tomorrow. I think I could redo the whole rap and how ridiculous it got with management. And oh my God. But you got to remind me. I can't do it now because it will be a big chunk. It'll be a nice 15-minute chunk that I don't have right now because I really got to get the kids to school for their half day. How's retirement treating you? What are you doing, 5-iron? What are you doing? Not retired. I actually still work easily 40 hours a week at this. It's just a whole different world now. I got to hustle. I do live streaming every day. I do my Tuesdays at Gebhards once a week. Then I'm editing and I'm putting out 2 podcasts now weekly. And then I'm taking these clips and I'm putting those up all over social media. I'm not even close to retired. It's a very different way to do things. Nowadays, content providers like myself, you got to do it all yourself. There's no company out there that is going to give you a giant paycheck. Pretty much everyone you know and love, they are hustling their balls off, doing it all themselves now. And don't even think. The only people at SiriusXM that make a really nice living is Howard Stern, Mad Dog, and Andy Cohen. The rest are slaves trying to hustle and make it work because it's very, very different now. Back in the day, you had a little talent like myself. Yeah, I'm bragging. And then these companies would come at you and go, hey, man, we want you to work for our radio company. Then they give you a really nice salary and you didn't have to worry about anything else. Nowadays, it's the complete opposite. You got to do it all yourself. So I'm not even close to retired. I easily do 40 to 50 hours a week trying to build all this stuff. And, at the end of every month, I look at the money that came in and I'm squeaking out a living, squeaking it out, making a little here, a little there. I got revenue streams all over the place. Oh, I make a little from my podcast. Oh, I'm making a little from YouTube. Oh, I'm making a little from Super Chats. That's what I'm at. All right, let's start wrapping up. This was all right, considering I wasn't going to turn this on because I'm a little sluggish today. It must have been a nightmare during COVID trying to teach through Zoom. Teddy, that's a big issue around America. A lot of kids are definitely behind because of that a year and a half, whatever it was with the COVID, like learning online. I swear to you, we completely lucked out. We have the type of kids, they're pretty much self-motivated. We don't have to really push them too much, although, as a parent, you got to make sure, and we certainly look over them. So we're fortunate we had 2 kids like that. And then we are really fortunate that during COVID, both my kids had phenomenal teachers that took it really seriously, and it just worked. And it also helped that my kids go to schools that have very small classrooms. So when they were teaching online, they could give attention to all the kids. We're blessed. We're so lucky. They got through that with no real issues whatsoever. And I think in some ways they learned even more. So, but there you go. But I know it's a huge issue around America that there are a lot of kids that are way behind because of that year and a half. Funny voices are the best. Thank you, Mo Green. Thank you. Prime time. I think he was talking about just guessing. Oh, prime time. Oh, yeah. Alex Stein. Prime time. Okay. Yeah. Prime time. Is that what he's doing? Is he doing a homeless thing? That's badass. I might have to get him on this thing to talk about that. I don't see an option for super chats, Parker says. It's out there because I've been getting a few. It's all right, bro. Just hit the like. Hitting the like really helps, to be honest with you. Super chats, collecting a little pocket money every morning. That's cool as F2. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to strong arm anyone into giving me a super chat. But I do want to tell you, if you liked any of this, you got to hit the like. That helps get the live stream in front of other more people. And then, you get a little, this is what I deal with every day. And then if you get enough likes, then YouTube goes, oh, I guess this guy's kind of interesting. All right, we'll put him in front of more people. And then if I get more viewers, then when they throw a commercial in, I get this much more for every commercial. When I say this whole thing now is a hustle, it's unbelievable. Thank God that I've made the bulk of my money in a day when companies were hiring you and giving you a very decent salary, because coming up now, I feel bad for pretty much anyone trying to make a living this way. It's one giant hustle every single day. Dumbo Adams. Hey, Hope, I saw you on the street the other day. Next time I see you, you won't see me coming. Is this a threat? What? Is this a threat? We'll be reporting this guy to the YouTube. Is that a threat? The hell did I do to you? Ah, God, these are just obsessed people. It was a stupid radio show in the end. Who cares? Well, I can't comment on how I make sure I'm safe when I'm walking around. Let's just put it that way. Oh wait, didn't we do you, Parker? We did you. All right. Thank you, Parker. Thank you very much. Andy, waiting for the water to clean up. I want to try another time for some striped bass. Okay, very good. Opie, are you for or against making daylight savings time permanent? I'm for. It's very, very simple. I'm for any legislation that keeps the sun in the sky longer. I don't, like, most of us don't give a crap if we have to go to our stupid jobs or go to school when it's pitch dark. What most people do care about is when they get out of work that the sun is still in the sky. So however they get that done, that's what I'm for. Of course. All right. Muggsy, just finished watching the O&A episode where the guy called in after murdering his lawyer wife. Any backstory on that when the show went off air? I don't remember this bit. We used to have guys that would call up claiming crazy shit, and for the most part, and I would assume this is the case here because I don't remember the exact call anymore. That it wasn't true. That's all I got on that. All right. I got to get the kids to school. Hit the like on the way out, please. That definitely helps. If you gave me a couple bucks, thank you. I got a super sticker at the last second from Waver. Waver's a good egg. Thank you very much, Waver. Let me just check the Facebook, make sure those people are all right. Do. All right. Yeah, man, thanks. Michael Bergen Jr., thank you very much. Saw Michael at Tuesays at Gebhards yesterday. He definitely had a good time as well. Tommy Festa, I don't want it to go unnoticed. Thank you very much. These are the Facebook people. When they give a little like pocket money, it doesn't show up where I am. So I have to go to my phone to make sure I am appreciative that people are, throwing a little something at me every morning. Thank you. And the 200, just for the people know, because some people go, oh my God, Tommy must be rich. That's $2. And trust me, I don't give a crap if it's 50 cents. It's appreciated because it's very nice of the person. All right, guys. Fivers and likes, cowards. Yeah, hit the like on the way out. Oh shit. All right. If super chats keep coming in, I gotta stay for a minute. You think we part 2 of Sons of Sam doc from Netflix? You think we part 2? Teddy, what are you doing? You think now this is bothering me? You think we part 2 of Sons of Sam doc from Netflix? What do you think? Maybe Teddy, and then now you're going to go, why didn't you answer my question? Because I don't know what you're trying to say here. Is there a Son of Sam's documentary on Netflix? Thank you, Teddy. I'm sorry. I can't answer your, I don't know what you just wrote. I'm sorry. If you want to take your $1.99 back, I understand. All right. All right. I think we're at the end of the comments. All right, good. Andy Vollen, cheers, brother. Have a wonderful day, my brother. Member of my private Facebook group. You could join the private Facebook group. You go to the regular Facebook Opie Radio fans, and we're trying to get over 100. We hate being under 100. It's just dumb. We're at like 96, 97, somewhere around there. That's my Christmas present. That would be my Christmas present. Join our private Facebook group. Yeah, this is my Christmas present. I might as well tell you. This is what I want for Christmas. I want a couple of you. Just a couple of you. So then, like, the rest of you are good. And then you did your part because you're part of the collective. I want a couple of you to join my private Facebook group. Opie Radio Fans is my regular Facebook page. And then, from there you can subscribe or do whatever the hell. I don't know how it works. Then if you don't want to do that, then you could become a member of my YouTube channel. I would like that for Christmas. I only want 5 more of those. And then your third option would be to join my Instagram. You could subscribe to my Instagram, or I think that's how it goes over there. It's all different for every platform. But we have a really good group of people, Opie Radio on Instagram. If you join there, there's an automatic 24/7 chat, and it's a good group of people. And we chat all day long, just chatting about nonsense. And one of our guys, DB, he just takes pictures of chargers in a drawer and sends that to the chat. I know this isn't a good way to sell the chat room. I understand, but it is the reality of it. And all of a sudden, he'll show me a parked car in a parking lot. I'm like, okay, thanks, I guess. So you can join that lovely group. We do have fun, though. The guys who killed those people, they were saying it was multiple killers. David Berkowitz, it was. I did see that. Do you think they come out with another series to it? I don't know. Yeah, there's evidence that David Berkowitz, this Son of Sam killer, didn't act alone, and that was sort of a little satanic group, and that David Berkowitz in the end took the fall. They're very suspicious of a couple other associates that were associated. Oh my God, I kind of remember this, even though I saw the documentary a few years back. They had a little satanic cult going on, and they're very suspicious that there were a couple other guys involved with that satanic cult that might have been involved with some of those murders. Yes, I did see that, Teddy, and it was really, really good. I highly recommend people see it. They did a very good job with the whole material. I don't know. I mean, it seems like they would do a follow-up to that, but I don't know. Okay, now I got your question. Thank you, Teddy. I'm always into, being turned on to a new documentary, so thanks for that. Off to breakfast. Andy's calling it. Off to breakfast. Guys, have a wonderful day. I'll see you very, very soon on the live stream. Thanks for the support. Thanks for everything this year. For real, man. This was quite the year. I know we got a few more days left in the year, but in case I forget, thank you very much. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun with these live streams and doing everything else that I've been doing lately. So cheers to you. See you soon. Have a great day. And